Hello everybody, my name is Isaac Mortimer. Welcome to my channel. Today we are at Charing Cross, London Underground Station, and we are going to do the last section of the Jubilee Walkway. But that's actually a very interesting topic because today's walk is very to do with history. And as you can see along the murals here at the station, all this is from the 1300s of Edward I, Charing Cross itself. There's a whole history about it. It's like people don't really get off a train and look at the murals, so this is really fantastic. If we go further down the platform, it tells you the history of Edward I, and I think there's Queen, I think it was Eleanor, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's a whole thing about it. Yeah, let's look at this one first. There we go. So the original Charing Cross was built, there you go, by Edward I in memory of his wife Queen Eleanor. This is why the station is called Charing Cross, because of it. But yeah, that's why there's a lovely mural on the platform. Even before we begin to do our walk, this is a fantastic historical start. But yeah, we'll talk more outside in Trafalgar Square. So this is Trafalgar Square on the south side, and then they're making it better. So the last time I came out on a video, there's all the England flags. The last time I came out on a video, 2 weeks ago, England played Slovakia in the last 16 of the European Championships. 2 weeks ago, that was 2 weeks ago. I'm not entirely sure what is going on in Trafalgar Square. Maybe they've been putting big screens up. Bertie's out of bounds today. Looks like it. Yeah, so 2 weeks ago it was European Championships last 16 against Slovakia. They then beat Switzerland in the quarterfinals and then Holland in the final, and tonight is a grand final against Spain. Looks like they're expecting huge crowds in Trafalgar Square for tonight. And BBC and ITV are both showing the match. Yeah. It's an 8 o'clock kickoff. It's actually England's second final in a row. And it's Spain's first since 2012. But let's not talk about that. We've got to go down the Mall now. That's where we're going. Down there. Let's hope now we're going to go down the Mall under this. Oh gosh, it's all built up. But yeah, it's a bit more calmer now because all the fans are getting ready. It's only like 1:30 in the afternoon at the moment. 7.5 hours to go. Well, having beers and pints and stuff on a Sunday afternoon. But yeah, this is the Mall. We're going to go down the Mall in a minute. We went down this. The last time we did this was on the western section, but we're doing the Jubilee section this time. This is more historical, much more historical. Now, the last time anybody actually went down the Mall was 2 weeks ago. So here in the UK we had fresh elections, brand new elections on the 4th of July, and it's always on a Thursday, and the Conservative government got thrashed. So we had a brand new Prime Minister, the new Labour Prime Minister, who was called Sir Keir Starmer. So on the day he was, well, anointed is the wrong word to use, and the day he had to go to the King, he came down the Mall. Now it's full of people. It's historical. We've got a couple of Spanish fans ahead of us, got a few English fans as well. Spain being the favourites, England the underdogs. Today's walk we're going down to Buckingham Palace and around. Being interviewed on TV, looks like radio they're being interviewed by. There you go, 2 Spanish fans. Now, may I remind viewers that in 1992, Germany played Denmark in the final, and it was Denmark who triumphed. And in 2004, Portugal played Greece in the final, and it was Greece who triumphed. So maybe lessons there, you never know. Anyway, let's enjoy our walk down the Mall. So this is the Duke of York steps. Up there, he was the Duke of York. So the Duke of York was the second son of King George III. The column is made of pink granite. It's supposed to be pink, but it's been cleaned by the looks of it. And it was made in 1834. And well, there's a nurse rhyme called the Old Grand Duke of York. Well, this was the dude. This was the guy. The Old Grand Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. That was the guy. This is the York. This is the Duke of York that was in the memorial. That's in the nursery rhyme. So we're back here again. Viewers may remember this bit from the western section, but these are two statues of the late King George VI of the United Kingdom. See that statue? That was him there. King George VI. That was King Charles. Well, the current king is King Charles III. That was his grandfather. So as you can see, over here, this is ER. That's Queen Elizabeth. That's his wife. And as you can see, over here, this is GR6. Now, all post boxes, if you notice, have the royal insignia on them. Most of them have E2R on it. Some do still have GR6 on it. And some even have Victoria on it. So yeah, he is the king's grandfather. Current king, King Charles III. And over here, this is a statue of the king's grandmother. Her name was Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon, but she was called Queen Elizabeth. And she was never called Queen Elizabeth II in her own right because she got married to a king. You have a king and queen, and when it was Queen Elizabeth II, her husband was called Prince. So the current king is King Charles III and Queen Camilla. That's why you have a king and a queen. As you can see, she lived for 102 years. So walking the Jubilee Walkway, you do get to see a lot of historical stuff. This is actually the last section we're filming. I haven't decided what I'm going to film next. There is a brand new walking route in London called the Green London Way. I might try that. Well, it's a lovely Sunday afternoon. We're not even halfway down the Mall yet. And as you can see in the distance, there's two men draped in England flags, and in the distance there's two Spanish fans. Getting into the party, the swing spirit for tonight. Okay, we are finally coming up to the big building in front of us. That is Buckingham Palace. This is the King's residence at the moment. All monarchs live here. But it's a Sunday, I don't think he's at home. In fact, he's not at home because the flag is not up. He usually goes to the country residence on a Sunday. But he's always here in the week. So a bit of fact, there's one cool fact. 775 rooms are in Buckingham Palace. That's a lot of rooms. It's an awful lot of rooms. This statue here, she was Queen Victoria. She was the longest reigning monarch until Queen Elizabeth II reigned for 70 odd years. She reigned here, Queen Victoria, for 62 years. This is called the Queen Victoria Memorial. This is it. I wonder if we can get in front of the gates of Buckingham Palace. This is where Sir Keir Starmer drove round here and in through the gates. What happens is, on the day of a new Prime Minister, so when Rishi Sunak obviously had to resign because he lost the election by an absolute margin. Wasn't even close, they got thrashed, the Conservatives. So he drove in the gates first, and he had to offer his resignation to King Charles. About an hour later, the new Prime Minister turned up, and he said, King Charles said to him, please you form a government. A very interesting fact, for about an hour the country had no person in charge for about an hour. Yeah, Buckingham Palace up close. There you go. So the next stage of the route is this way along the edge of the palace. And this balcony here, in the middle, that's the famous balcony where the king, or the queen at the time, the king and the queen, they all come on the balcony, they wave after certain massive events and stuff, especially after coronations and weddings and things like that. That's the famous balcony there. And these were the gates where the Prime Minister drove into, and you see those gates that closed there, that's also where he went in through there. I mean, there's nothing to see today, they're on holiday. Right there, we've seen enough of Buckingham Palace. We're going down here, down the Mall, or down towards St James's Park. Down here now. Yeah, so this is now, we're on step number 16, take a left onto Birdcage Walk. So we're now going to say goodbye to the palace, which is over there. And we're going to head along. I'm not entirely sure what this is supposed to be, but people are looking to queue into something here. Well, we're going down here, the Birdcage Walk. It'd be nice to go on this side of the road for a change. There's some banging, probably drums and stuff. We're going this way now. It's quite a nice long walk, this one. This is quite a short one for the Jubilee Walkway, but this one's quite historical. So now heading down Birdcage Walk. So on my right hand side, this place is called the Wellington Barracks. This is one of these plaques which I can just about read. Because it's on black on black. It's very tired, very, very hard to read that. But look at this. This one was opened by William IV. You see William W-R-I-V in 1833. So this was opened in King William IV's time. That was his insignia. That's William IV. See, there's another plaque here of King William IV. We have some fantastic drum people coming up, so let's they're practicing something here. Wellington Guards. Thought I heard some noise. The Guards Museum is only open in the week, not on a Sunday. Aha, we have something. Here we go. What are they doing? They're walking up and down. Thought I heard some drumming before. Might need to catch this as well if they're in. These are the guards with their bagpipes. Trying to catch some action for you. This is live for you on YouTube. I'm going to pause it now and see what happens. If anything else happens, we'll start filming again. It looks like we've got some action coming up. There's a guy with a drummer. Just waiting for the guards to do something. Bagpipes over there. Looks like something's happening. This is live. This could be interesting. Oh, he's put his bagpipe in his mouth. That's a good sign. They're waiting for something. Okay, the drummer's ready. Bagpipes are ready. They're moving backwards. Oh, here we go. Both drummers ready. Very good sign. That's a good sign. They're moving in formation. Okay. Here we go. He's now practicing his drums. This is the first for my channel. This is quite nice. Oh, here we go. There you go. Look at this. They're moving backwards. The drummers are going to probably go forward first. This is probably practice. Yes, they're wearing kilts. They're all Scottish. That's why they're wearing bagpipes as well. Oh, not. He's put his drum down. What a shame. Pressure's got to him, this one. Practice makes perfect, as they say. Okay, the guy with the drums is now ready to go. Let's see what happens now.
What happens sometimes when flight starts on it takes so long and I skip it, and then it literally just starts.
Certainly works now because I can hear them screaming. Oh, this is better. There you go. So as you can see, that was them practicing. Took a long time to actually get into formation to practice. But yeah, the crowd outside here expecting, oh, we've got a much better view over here. Oh, they're marching. This is better. Ah, it's more like it. Much better view today. Look at this. Smash of applause from the group. That is live. Fantastic. You don't go for a walk on a Sunday afternoon and see this. That's brilliant. That was the Wellington Guards Scottish, I think. The Scottish Guards live there on my channel. Thank you very much. Some very, very overzealous fans approaching Parliament Square. Approaching Parliament Square. Then we'll go back through the park in a minute. So I've just realised we actually have filmed in Parliament Square before, on the first section, on the Jubilee Walkway section, on the western section. We did this already, so I'm not going to film it again. I mean, you can see how crazy it is, all the England fans out and about. But we're going to head through the park back home. Back through the park. Central London is packed out. Completely packed out. And now we're going to go back through St James's Park. Yeah, so now we're going back this way along Horse Guards Road. So this is Horse Guards Road. And we're going to go, if we can, it'd be nice actually, if we can get back onto the park, because I am on the wrong side of the park. Actually, no, there is an entrance here. There's all these things here blocking people to go through, so I'm just going to go through this little gate silver thing here. On your right, this is the Church of Warrams coming up. Yeah, with the people are queuing up here, this is the Church of Warrams. My last video was about 47 minutes long. But yeah, now we are now going to enter St James's Park this way. So all these people waiting to queue into the Churchill Cabinet Warrams. This is it's a nice place to go actually. I've been there a long time ago. Very historical. But we're going in there now, into St James's Park for the homeward stretch of the Jubilee Walkway itself. It says here, enter St James's Park and turn right to walk along the lake, which is straight here, I believe. Yes, we turn right over here on the Jubilee Greenway signs, which we will do at some point. But this is where we're going, this path down here. So we are here at Duck Island Cottage, but look at this, there are pelicans in St James's Park, and obviously you're not allowed to feed these birds. Pelicans have a right bite, they do. Look at this, they eat fish. They eat 2 to 5 fish a day. They're in the lake somewhere. Over here, this is Duck Island Cottage. Gorgeous, look at this, somebody's growing cabbages maybe? Looks like cabbages. Is it rhubarb? Long yellow stems. This looks like rhubarb. Look at the stems, the yellow, red things. Not so sure, it might be cabbage. Could be rhubarb. Oh no. Groovy ruby. Very interesting. Got into it. Might be rhubarb, but I think it is rhubarb. It looks very suspiciously like rhubarb. Red stems. It's Cabbage Island. Sorry, not Cabbage Island. Duck Island Cottage. So here's another one. Yeah, that looks like rhubarb. It's red. Very interesting. Let's go inside and see what else they're growing. And lovely flowers here. This looks like cabbages. I'm not entirely sure what they are. It looks very much like cabbages. Cauliflower, there's your answer. This guy is selling his apparently this is cauliflower. Coriander. Asparagus pea. And this is freshly planted. No name on it, we don't know what this is. Over there, he's growing red onion, carrots. Looks very much, I've got red onions down there as well. This is rubbed out, I can't see what that says. Oh, thyme. What's this one say? Strawberries and marigolds. Well, there you go. Not many strawberries coming out today. It's a bit early still. Duck Island is a sanctuary and a breeding ground for lots of birds, and this is the actual island itself here. Can't see much here, but let's go back to the garden. The garden is amazing. You can certainly smell lovely stuff here. I'm not sure what this is. Blue flowers. Can't remember what the name of these flowers are. Not bluebells, they're not bluebells. It's definitely not bluebells. Blue flowers, there's a couple of hyacinth there. Oh yeah, look at these. These are the swans. Look at this. Back to the island. Back to the ducks again. These white things, these are huge swans. There you go. Lovely. And you got over here Canada geese. Quite interesting because there's quite a few Canada geese where I live as well. Hello Canada geese, this is you lot. Swans, we've got Canada geese. You've got the black coots, there you go. Not more hens, they've got red heads. Coots got white heads. Through the trees, there's horse guards parade. Something's obviously going on because there's stands up. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. But there are lots of stands, which can't really see what it's going. Maybe it's a horse show, could be. Only in London's Royal Parks you get flowers completely immaculately planted. Look at this. You've got the red and yellow ones here. It's a complete lovely colour. You've got purple colours. This is violets. I think they're violets. Then you've got suspiciously what looks like roses over here. These pink ones here. The other ones, I don't know what they are. These definitely looks like roses. It's actually a lovely, lovely, colourful arrangement. Here, another one, look at this. Oh, sorry. Certainly puts my garden to shame. Look at this beautiful arrangement. So the good news is we have very nearly finished this walk, and I'm happy about it because that means we've actually filmed for you guys one entire walking route in London. I think the next one we will film will be the new one, the Green London Way. I think it's called the Green London Way. Sorry, no, I beg your pardon. It's called the Green Link Walk. I beg your pardon. It's called the Green Link Walk. It's 4 sections. and we're heading back. Here's the man again. We're heading back towards Trafalgar Square. Well, I will actually say goodbye to you now, because it's going to be very much crazier in Trafalgar Square. It's a lot easier to talk to you when it's calmer. So I hope you enjoyed watching all of my videos on the Jubilee Walkway. We've had to recap it, we've had the western section, which I filmed it in two parts. We've had the eastern section. We've had the Camden section. We've had the city section. And now today, this is the last one, the Jubilee section. I hope you enjoyed the history that I've spoken about in these videos. And the next time we film the Green Link Walk, well, let's see what that brings. I want to remind you guys there are lots of walking routes around London. In alphabetical order, if I can remember them off by heart. There's the Capital Ring, which is 75 miles long. There is the Green Chain Walk, which I will do one day. That's in South London. The Green Link Walk, that's a brand new one. The Jubilee Walkway, which is this, just finished that. The Jubilee Greenway, which is also quite big. Thames Path, the London Loop, and the Lee Valley Walk. I think there's one extra, but I completely forgot. I think there's 8 walks in total in London. But anyway, we are going to head home, back to Trafalgar Square, back on the train. Hope you've enjoyed watching section 5 out of 5 of the Jubilee Walkway, the Jubilee Loop. Please, if you like these videos, please hit the subscribe button. There will be more videos coming out very, very soon of more least used stations. I'm not going to tell you where. That is going to be an absolute surprise for you. More least used stations on my channel coming up soon. Hope you have a good afternoon and enjoy the match.